So I got 4 screens going on right now. One, of course, for the BHB, so I can get my channel points. The other one has the football game, and the 2 for, I mean, I gotta have the broadcast on, and then, oh. And then, of course, the 4th one just kind of used for stats and whatnot. Got a good one coming up between the Atlanta Rippers and the Manitoba Moose, as series even at 2 games apiece. Freddie Helium on the bump going for the Rippers, while Andy Young, and a good story going on with him, as potentially this will be his final, could be his final start as the starting pitcher for Manitoba, as he will have to retire his player and make a new one. Although we could still see him if Manitoba gets the 2 wins in these next 3 games, guaranteed, at least to go 3 more. But they get a win here and then a win tomorrow night, and you might see Andy Young pitching in the Bartolo series, and that would be pretty cool. Thanks, Shane, for subscribing yet again. 12 months or a year. But here we go. Let's get to the starting lineups and get this one underway. And we will start with the Atlanta Rippers. Coming in as it's going to be Charlie Bubblegum leading it off, playing right field. Giancarlo Hammer over at third base, batting second. Easton West batting third, playing first. Schwarbombs playing left once again and batting fourth. Benny Rodriguez over in center, batting fifth. Dixon Yarmada at second, batting sixth. Behind the plate, Rink Dog putting, that means Benji's going to be coming off the bench if need be. Liam Rosario at short, and of course Freddie Helium on the mound for this one. As I was trying to get some stats going here, let's see. No. Team selection is not really working on the sheets. All right, so here we go for Manitoba. Kendrick Bradley will lead it off, batting first, and will be playing second base. Third base, Donnie Danks, he'll be batting second. David Leathers. It looks like Manitoba's going to stick with this change that they went ahead and did in Game 4. Leathers and Danks flip-flopping for Game 4, and they're going to keep it this way with Leathers batting third at playing catcher behind the plate. Dan Gleasack in left field batting fourth. Bear Alonzo will be over at first base batting fifth. Nicholas Orinoco batting sixth, playing short. You got Russ Perry batting seventh in right field. Bachagalupi over in center tonight, batting eighth. Andy Young on the mound. What will potentially his final start be here in the BHB? I actually want to get some predictions going. We got 18 viewers in chat. Who do you guys think is going to win this one? Are we going to get Atlanta taking the series lead, or is it going to be Manitoba? Let me know in the chat. Wally Herman gifting a couple subs. Appreciate that one, Wally, in chat. Appreciate everybody tuning in on this Monday evening. Beautiful Manitoba in Canada. Oh, Canada. I'm not going to sing the whole thing because I sometimes don't know the lyrics. I just know, there's a good couple parts in that one. But we'll let Aaron Kozak sing the national anthem when he gets on the mic here. But Andy Young will start with 2 balls. Deacon, what's going on, man? Good evening. And just like that, Andy Young going to start with a walk, and it hasn't really been that good of a playoffs for Andy Young, as he's 1-2 with 1 save, 5 2/3 innings pitched, and the throw down not in time by Leathers, and just like that, Atlanta with a runner at second with no outs. Yeah, it's always good to know when someone's got 2 balls, you know. That one's hit, but it's going to be stopped, but they're not going to send the runner. They're going to hold him at third. Bradley getting just enough of that, or else we would have saw maybe a play at the plate. Now brings up East and West with runners at the corners and no outs, and he swings at potentially ball 2. But Andy Young, a 14.29 ERA in these playoffs, so it hasn't been the playoffs that he was expecting coming in. Ooh, just getting out of the strike zone, and now bases loaded for the RBI man himself, Jack Schwarbombs. Oh, he's going to line one, and it gets down in front of Bachgalupi, and just like that, coming home to score, and that's 2-0. Rippers on top of the Moose. Yeah, Doug, I agree. This series, it's been literally back and forth. One team gets a win, the next night the other team gets one. Definitely looking like a 7-game series, which the Empire might gladly take as they get some rest here. That one's hit out, but Perry finally gets an out as the throw goes to third to hold the runners at bay. Yeah, Andy Young giving up 12.12 hits per 9. And that's going to be throw down. And Leathers gets, he's 50% right now at throwing base runners out in this game. That one's hit to Perry, who's going to come up firing it home. And it's going to be cut off, but they're not going to test Perry's arm in right field. Nick, what's going on, man? Throw back to first. Back in time. Rink Dog up. The catcher getting his first at-bat and first look against Andy Young in this game. And just like that, 3-1, but composed is on for Andy Young. And comes back with a strike. Now K-Man activated. Steal, and that's going to be hit to second. Or to first, excuse me. And going to take him himself as Alonso. And just like that, Andy Young getting out of a jam. Could have been a lot worse, especially with bases loaded, but only gives up 2 runs. And we'll see if Manitoba can get those 2 runs back. Good start by Bradley as he laces one into left. Schwarbombs gets it into Yamada and holds Bradley to a 1-bagger. Stolen base attempt. Doug throws, and that is going to be safe. Rink Dog not able to get that down in time. Bradley with the stolen base, and now just like the Rippers started, we got runners at first and second for the Moose, bringing up David Leathers, the switch hitter catcher. Freddie Helium in a little bit of a pickle to start his first inning. iBink subscribed with Prime. Appreciate that, brother. K-Man activated. Just a bit high. Full count. Runners will be not on the move, but Leather swings at potential ball 4. And that's out number 1. That one is going to be hit into left field. Schwarbombs up with it. He's going to have to come home. He is, and it's going to be late. So Manitoba now on the board, 2-1, and this could potentially be a non-pitching type of game and could be who scores the most. Which is how all games go, as I hear myself say that back. But this could be maybe, 7-6 game or an 8-7. You never know. As that one's hit to Schwarbombs, who's going to make the second out. Yeah, thanks to Shirt. I got that. Yep. Yeah, it could be 2-1. Wouldn't that be something after the first inning? Everybody goes. They probably won't go hitless, but go runless. That's a souvenir for the Manitoba faithful sitting along the first base side. And Orinoco strikes out, and he does not like that bat. Oh, rip to that tree. But just like that, Freddie Helium getting out of the jam, unlike what Andy Young did in 2-1 game. William Rosario up to lead this second inning off, and she's going to pop it up to center field. Lachkalupi up with it and gets it back in. Young already up to 31 pitches. You have to make quick work of the Rippers here if he wants to potentially get into the fifth, maybe the sixth. But that one's going to be hit up the middle. Lachkalupi gets that one in, but a single nonetheless for the Rippers after Rosario pop-flied for the first out of the inning. Now, Charlie Bubblegum back to the top of the order. He walked his first time in last inning. Got Murley in chat. Nick. Biff. Zach is there. Freddie Helium, of course, making an appearance. And another walk for Charlie Bubblegum. 2 at-bats and 100% on-base percentage. Gotta love that to start this game. So 1 out, runners at first and second. K-Man activated after 2 quick strikes on Hammer, who fouls that one back and spoils a good pitch by Young. Slide piece not able to get over. Ooh, fastball they said just was missed too, but Hammer swings at potential walk and is out number 2. Saw Mora in chat as well. That one is hit, but foul. For all you NFL fans, Tampa is up 7-3, but Tampa with the ball, and they get and Gronkowski gets it into Giants territory. As West will walk, and bases loaded. Andy Young again in a bit of a jam here. 2 outs, though, so not as bad as last inning. Definitely not on his game here. That one is roped. That one could be playable. And it is on the warning track. Lachkalupi makes the grab. As I said that it was playable, I had a thought that maybe it would carry just enough and I would have to think about what I said once again. But that one stayed in. Yeah, Freddie, it did look good off the bat. That one is going to be hit up the middle. Rosario, after it was knocked down, can't get it over to first in time. So another leadoff base runner. I think both teams now to start their ABs have 100% for their base runner leadoff batters getting on base. I don't think a pitcher has gotten a leadoff batter out yet. But 1 out after the pop fly. Brings up Andy Young. Let's see if he can help his cause. Potentially could be seeing a bunt here. He pulls it back, but it's at the knees for strike 1. Ooh, Young pops that. They could go to second, but they're going to go to first for out number 2. Now we get the top of the order for the Moose. Kendrick Bradley, who's 1 for 1. Inside, but swings at it. Tough out, and K-Man activated for both players. Bradley's going to hit that one, but it's playable for Schwarbombs for out number 3. So the Moose still 1 run on 3 hits, but it's the Rippers that lead 2-1. Young with his 54th pitch is a ball. See if Young can get some outs here. That's going to be the first out of a leadoff batter, so I jinxed it last inning. Sorry, guys. And that one is going to be out number 1. Wouldn't be Rippers playoffs without barely missing grand slams. Yep. That one is hit. Bachagalupi calling off the right fielder and hauls that in for out number 2.
The catcher, number 33.
Just so everybody knows in the Twitch chat, there's only one game this evening. Game 6 will be tomorrow, same time, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. As Dog will walk and will trot on down to first base. And tomorrow on the broadcast will be Freddie himself, and maybe Seamus might get in there as well, I believe, if he agrees to or not. And you can always bet that Freddie's going to leave to go and pick up his wife, so you never know what's going to happen on the broadcast when that happens. Freddie Helium at the plate now. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Runners at first and second, 2 outs though. Young will give. Oh, that is going to be caught. It was hit, but just stayed up enough for the shortstop to run over and haul that one in. So 2, 3, and 4 getting the Moose going in this half inning. Stinks takes strike 1, and that's been the thing. Freddie Helium has been locked in. Even though he is neutral for his mojo, he has been getting those first pitch strikes. Something that Andy Young hasn't been able to do is dank strikes. It takes a called strike 3. Simp. Woo. Love it. So, fun fact, the Rippers had 2 number 91s last season. We don't care about jersey numbers here. Whatever number you want to be. If you want to be number 1, there'd be 5 number 1s. I actually thought that was pretty funny that Helium was 91, I was 91, so... And we were both... No, I was lefty. He's a righty, of course. And that one is hit a ton. That's going to get down. It's going to get to the warning track. Rodriguez up with it. But we got a 2-bagger with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. The superior of the 2 Heliums. When is she going to make a character in the league? Or did she make one already and I'm just late to the party? Somebody will answer me in chat. That one is hit to Rosario, up with it for out number 3. Gets it to West in time. And spoiling another couple base runner, or another base runner, are the Moose. So Andy Young with his 69th pitch. Nice. Gets that over for a ball. His 70th pitch is a ball, too. Finally, number 71 is lucky and is a strike. So Bubblegum now with a full count. Young gives up a base hit. Bachagalupi up with it, gets it in quickly, but a single nonetheless for the Rippers to open up this 4th inning.
The third baseman, number 69.
I'm kind of watching tentatively what happens with this Buccaneers-Giants game because I got an opponent that has the Mike Evans and the Bucs defense, and I forgot that I had Lamar Jackson in one of my 4 leagues that I'm in, so I forgot to change him out. So I'm winning like 97-78. So I need the Giants to put up some points and the defense for the Bucs maybe get a little holy. And Evans maybe not doing much of anything in this game. You know? Luck of the Irish. But the Rippers with 2 on, nobody out, and Young again. He was pulled for Baker Martinez. I missed that. I was telling you guys my issues with fantasy football. And that's going to be bases loaded. Giving up a walk coming out of the pen is Martinez. Aaron Kozak got to be watching nervously. Leathers has to as well. That one is hit a ton. That could go. That is a grand slam. Schwartz missed one earlier, just got it to the wall, but this time he had enough juice to get it over, and just like that, the Rippers bust this game wide open, 6-1. The Rippers on top of the Moose. Yeah, party at home plate. That one is hit up in the air, but I think it just got under it as Bashkalupi over again in the warning track and hauling that one in. Finally, the first out of the inning. So Martinez will be charged with 2 earned runs. The other 2 will go to Andy Young. And if he doesn't get into the game tomorrow, or if the Moose happen to win and he doesn't come in, could be his last start that we see. Depending on what happens. Still got a lot of baseball left to go. But another walk by Martinez. And the Moose pitching staff has, they did not like this the break that we had for the weekend, apparently, as they are ice cold. As Martinez can't even find the strike zone.
Take your base.
Yep, nope, can't find the strike zone.
Now batting, the shortstop, number
Imagine that. Another ball. Ooh. That one's popped up. Leathers out of his crouch, and just like that, give me back. But a nice pitch by Martinez. Low, but still in the strike zone, and gets Rosario looking for out number 2. That one is hit, but it's going to be playable for Perry, who gets the out, and that's going to do it. But the Rippers put up a 4 spot. They got 6 runs on 8 hits, and definitely taking advantage of what the pitchers have done for the Moose, which is pretty much nothing. Helium still in the game and pitching well. His 50th pitch is going to be a foul ball. That was close. Orinoco looking to pull that one as he pulls it again and just foul. Full count. Broken bat. Orinoco has broken 2 bats in this game. Ripped to the trees. But finally straightens it out and puts it into center for a single.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 18. That's up.
So here we go. Russ Perry takes two balls to start this one out, but there it is. There's a nice strike. Full count. We'll see if the runner is moving from first. He is not. Could be a double play to second. Back to first as Orinoco will be out. So a fielder's choice for everybody scoring at home. Christian Bachagalupi now up 0 for 1 in this game. Hits it right back up the middle, so maybe Helium getting a little tired out there. We'll see if he can get out of this inning, though. So Martinez will be pulled. Computer up, coming off the bench. We'll see what kind of hacks he has in him. Runners at first and second. 2-2, the count came and activated for Helium. But Pooter is going to push it. Oh, man. And they're going to be out at third. Poor base running, but I get it. You had to stop, but that's why you go halfway. He did not, and he is caught at third. And that's out number 3. That is how you get out of a jam. And Helium does just that. Wow.
Now batting.
Wow, wow, wow.
Number 16.
So bubblegum as Aaron Kozak into the game. Coming out of the pen.
Foul ball.
As he will be the starter tomorrow. That one's going to be popped up. Playable for... No, not playable for Leathers as he catches it off the screen, but that doesn't count, young man. But Kozak dealing. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be Aaron Kozak taking on Crozier McCoy. So that's sure to be a good pitching duel. And the Rippers, or the Empire, just sitting back, relaxing, you know, taking all this inning and taking this all in as they got the sweep of the Dallas Rough Riders last week.
No. Strike three.
Kozak with another big K.
Now batting.
Schwarbombs goes down.
Number 33.
Oh, no, not Schwarbombs. My apologies.
Ball inside.
Hammered, excuse me.
No. Strike.
West taking strike two. Twos are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. West will pop that up, so
Foul ball.
souvenir for the faithful sitting behind the dugout. That one is hit, but playable. Just a little pop fly. Nothing major. The Moose will come up as they finally hold the Rippers to no runs in an inning.
Now in the game. Number 39.
Hey, Benji coming in.
Low.
I don't know how I feel about that change because Hammer does have some good power, as we saw with the Cleveland Steamers a couple seasons ago when the Steamers were winning Bartolos. And that one is going to be popped up, but Carlson's there for out number 1.
Catcher.
But
Number
Benji in the game.
That's outside.
Who doesn't know any English outside of Benji, which he's speaking Benji.
Low.
Helium still in the game. 75th pitch. Oh, just out of the Outstreet's hands. That was close. That one could have been an out, but just over the second baseman. 6-1 the score. Rippers on top here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Dan Gleasak up. He could put a charge into a ball. He's got a waiting for a good pitch from Helium. Now's the time to strike if you're the Moose. Helium up to 80 pitches, but that one just outside. Gleasak battling. Full count. Runner at first. 1 out. That one is blooped, but Rosario is there. Just a little more oomph than that one would have been. Oh, he's learned a second word. Bartolo. Nice, man. Looks like Freddie's doing some work.
Ball inside.
Benji cult.
Now back. The shortstop.
Orinoco now up as Nanigans is into the game.
Nope, high. Strike.
Wearing his brown shoes, which do not match what the Rippers are wearing. That one's hit foul. I don't know. Runners, I guess, wanted to get a workout in.
Ball inside.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. That one is hit, but Nanigans gets out of it. 6-1. Still the score as the Moose can't get a run across home plate since the first inning.
Number 12.
Kozak just outside. Kozak's been the lone bright spot so far in the pitching. That one up the middle. That one looked like it was going to take a piece of Kozak, but he gets out of it instead of being beamed.
Now batting.
Love it.
Center fielder. Number
Actually, I don't. I love pitcher kills. It's so funny.
strike. No.
As K-Man activated, tough out activated for Rodriguez. Oh, nice pitch by Kozak.
Now batting.
Low and
Second
inside.
baseman, number 8. Inside. Low.
Now Dixon Yamada up. He's 1 for 2. That one is a line drive, but caught by Glisek for out number 2 and gets it in quickly.
Now batting, the catcher, number 33.
Specialist activated for Kozak.
That's down.
As Rink Dog up 0 for 1. But does have 2 walks in the game. Oh, brushback.
Strike.
Oh, that comes back with the outside corner. Kozak really wanting to pitch low here to Dog. That one's hit on the ground. Up with it over to Alonso for out number 3. So finally some solid defensive in pitching by the Moose the last 2 innings. Maybe getting some mojo back on their side as Dick Nanigan staying in the game.
Ball high. That's inside. Ball 4, take your base.
And Nanigan's with a leadoff walk.
Center fielder, number 55. That's up. Ball inside. Strike.
Nanigan's finally hitting the strike zone.
Strike.
Really making Freddie sweat.
Off the plate.
And coming back in the count and get the out. Love to see it.
Number 14.
Oh, nice. In other news, Evans just dropped a catch and resulted in an interception. Love it. That one's popped up. Dog is there for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 30.
So Nanigan's. Oh, foul. Too much topspin off the bat of Kendrick Bradley.
Off the plate. No. Take your base.
As Bradley with the walk. So now runners at first and second. 2 outs though. A home run here would be awesome and ideal for Donnie Danks. Why not?
That's up.
2, 3, and 4 need to start putting in some work here for the Moose. Danks 0 for 2, but does have a walk. So technically 1 for 3.
Ball 4, take your base.
Make that 2 walks.
Now batting.
What's up, down south?
Number 11.
I try. That one is hit to Yamada, up with it over to first for out number 3 as the Moose strand 2 more base runners. I also had some golden opportunities with bases loaded, just not able to do anything.
Ball low. Ball high. Right. Nope, high.
So now Gravity Steven in relief of Aaron Kozak. So Kozak with probably the best pitching performance for the Moose thus far in this game. And really all you have to do is just take a look at the score as Andy Young made it only into the 4th inning before he was pulled. Baker Martinez gave up a grand slam after that one's hit to Steve, but he knocks it down. He has enough time for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 16.
Ooh.
That's inside. Straight. Low. That's inside.
Charlie Bubblegum 1 for 2. 2 walks. Could he draw a third? Nope, he will be set down as Gravity Steve with a nice inning. 1, 2, 3. I believe the first 1, 2, 3 inning
Now batting.
for a pitcher for the Moose.
Fielder, number 7. Follow. Strike.
Nanigan's still in there. He doesn't want to be pulled, apparently. He told Freddie, I got this. It's now 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Moose. Gleason 2 for 3. He's doing his part, but make that 2 for 4. Dog up with it for out number 1. Yes, sir. I did it just for you guys. That one is hit to right field. Bubblegum up with it. Gonna hold the runner to a long single. So Dick gave up a long single. Somewhere there's a joke in there. That was going to be popped up to Rosario, who's going to haul that in for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 18.
That one is popped up. Dick Nanigan is doing a good job out of the pen for the Rippers.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 39.
Nice.
That's up.
Steve
Inside.
staying in. No, just inside. Benji just didn't even want to move.
Strike.
I hear if you say Benji 3 times in chat, he appears. That one is hit on a rope as it gets down, hits the wall. Going over to second, Benji Carlson with a double.
Now batting,
You love to
the first
see it.
baseman, number 33.
Give this man some more ABs. That one is hit. Oh, they want to bust this game wide open now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Looking like it might happen. And now look who's up. Jack Schwarbombs, who has 6 RBIs in this one. And he has a grand slam to boot.
Inside.
Can he get another home run? Or maybe add to the RBIs to get 7?
Ball four. Take your base.
Nope, they're going to walk him. They're not even going to give him a choice.
Now batting,
Well,
the center
I guess
fielder,
they give him a choice, but he's not even going to have a chance.
strike. Ball inside. Right.
Down south is actually my burner account. I'm just kidding. I appreciate that. That one is hit, but we got bases loaded for the Rippers. What's Benny Rodriguez going to do? He's 0 for 4. He's due, and he's going to come in 1 for 5 with an RBI. You got to love it. You got to love it.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 8.
And they're just going to keep the line moving. There's no outs in this inning, so they could literally hit all day long if they wanted to. Oh, good gracious. Infield fly, so runners will scamper back to their
Now batting,
bases.
the catcher, number 33.
Man, that was... I don't know how you pop it up like that. Oh, Dog is going to hit that one for a grand slam. Okay, now this game has hit shenanigan territory. Oh, what a bomb. Good gracious.
Now batting, the shortstop, number now pitching, number 61.
Well, Atlanta's going to go back to Atlanta with a 3-2 lead in the series. Rosario up, and that's going to be out number 1. No, out number 2. Out number 2.
Number 27.
Tuvia up, who is actually going to pitch game 7 if necessary. Kozak, yeah, use them all up now. Over to first for out number 3. But a 5 spot hung on the Moose. 11-1, a 10-run game right now. Some weird things going on in chat. Good Lord. That one's popped up, but playable. Schwarbaums will call off the Renegade and gets out number 1. There we go. Down south has followed. Hopefully you made a play and you're in the Twitch. Or you're in the Discord. Yeah, I don't know who uses light mode. They should really, honestly, just get rid of light mode and make everything just dark mode. That one is hit a ton. And that one is gone for a home run. Potentially getting some mojo back. Bradley takes a shot. And it's 11-2. 9-run game. Don't call it a comeback.
Now pitching, number 14.
Orion saying a little too late. You never know, man. I've seen plenty of teams come back. It ain't over till it's over. Danks with a walk.
Now batting, the catcher, number 11.
Reviewing farming points, are you even trying? As Rodriguez gets it in quickly, but with 2 outs, the Moose with runners at first and second.
Fielder, number 7.
Good gracious, it's 10-10 in the football game for anybody wondering.
Ball inside.
As LeGarrette Blunt's just going to score a touchdown. They're just going to let him waltz right in. Not even try. As that one could be playable. Oh, dove too early as Carlson. K-Man activated before you do it. That one's hit on the ground. Could be out number 3. It is. But the Moose do score a run to trying to make it competitive again. But 11-2 is the score as we head into the last inning, unless the Moose put up a nice spot. That one's hit to Orinoco, up with it quickly to first for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 39. That's down. Nope.
How many universes are there, reckon? That one's hit. Foul. Alonzo, gotta love the effort. Oh! Nice slider.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 33.
East and West now up.
Outside.
Just outside. Another outside pitch. That one is hit. That one's going to get all the way to the warning track. Raj Galoobi up with it, but it's going to be a double.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12.
69 universes. Nice. 4 bombs. Up. 3 for 4.
Ball inside.
See, he's so powerful, they don't even count his RBIs anymore. They're just like, we'll give him the home run, 2 base hits and a base on ball. When last time he was up, they had 6 RBIs on there. They just stopped counting his RBIs. He's walked again.
Now batting, the center fielder.
You want to talk about someone who could completely change a pitching staff? That's Jack Schwarbaums. Galoopi up with it, throw in home. It will be cut off by Alonzo.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Yeah, I do. I have no idea how he's not on fire when you get intentionally walked like 3 times. You have a grand slam on your resume.
Nope, high. Strike. Strike.
12-2 is the score. Runners at first and second to add more insult to injury, more salt in the wound. That one is hit. That one's going deep. Is it playable? No, it's a home run. The left fielder put up his hands like he was calling people off, but really he was just saying he couldn't catch it. 14-2. Open these floodgates. This is the Hoover Dam out here in Canada.
33. That's inside.
Wally Herman with another one. This time hiked the earth with the getting the recipient of the gifted sub.
Inside.
Ricky, every time I hear "Bye Bye Baseball," I think of Pablo Sanchez from Backyard Baseball.
Now batting the
Because every time you would hit a home run with him, you would say "Bye Bye Baseball." Total meltdown. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 2004. 2004. That was the comeback by the Red Sox over the Yankees. 15-2. Oh, Freddie, wouldn't that be something? The memes would just be endless. To hit a home run or not to hit a home run? That one, oh, Carlson, get up there. This man wants to start. Oh. Freddie needs to give Benji a starting job. That one is hit, through Rosario and Carlson on the left side.
Center fielder, number 55. Strike.
What up, Cherry Bomb? Everything's going good. You know, we just got the playoffs rolling here. The Empire just sitting back, relaxing.
Strike 3.
And strike 3, and that's it. The Rippers win Game 5. And they take a 3-2 series lead, and will head back to Atlanta with a chance to close it out and potentially face the Empire in the Bartolo. Thanks, Ricky. GG's, everybody. But, you know, we got a box score to go through. Oh, you went too quick. Oh, he's just going to go through it all. Oh, no, you actually went backwards. I did not know you could do that. So the Rippers, 15 runs on 16 hits. No errors. For the Moose, 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. But really, it was pretty much the fourth inning, the 8th inning, and the 9th inning where it was a complete gong show. Because outside of that, take those big runs away, and the Moose win this 2-1. Sweet tongue. Oh my god. Raccoon's something else, man. I want to see him on Blackout Wednesday. Oh, we might have a Game 7 on Blackout Wednesday. Oh, Dong, you gotta make that happen. We gotta have something on Wednesday. So here we go. I'll go through this. Let's see. For the losing Manitoba Moose, leading the way with let's see, RBIs. It was 1 apiece for Bradley and Gleasack. Home runs, you only had 1. That was Kendrick Bradley, who had a solo shot. 2 hits for Bradley. You had 2 hits for David Leathers and Gleasack and Perry. Meanwhile, for the victorious Atlanta Rippers, leading the way with the RBIs, well, it looked no further than the RBI master extraordinaire himself, Jack Schwarbaums, with 6. You also had 3 from Dixon Yamada, and I mean, when he's not doing Yamada, he's getting RBIs. And Rodriguez had 2. Four for Rink Dog. I forgot he had a grand slam as well. So 2 grand slams for the Rippers in this one. Pretty much sealed the deal. Schwarbaum's with 3 hits, and then 2 apiece for Yamada, Rodriguez, West. Yeah. So let's go over to the pitching stats. Yeah, Moose need to make it happen. Yeah, you're right about that. So Andy Young, again, not 4 earned runs, so his ERA is going to go up in this playoffs. Remember, he was coming in, giving up 12 or 14 earned runs in the playoffs, so that's just going to keep going up. Potentially his last start, we could see him in relief appearances either tomorrow, or if they win, we'll see him on Game 7 on Wednesday. Outside of that, Martinez just not able to get it done out of the pen. That was the whole thing in this game. Just everybody. I mean, outside of Kozak, Steve did give up a grand slam and a hit and another one to give up 5 earned runs. But outside of that, the pitching staff just wasn't there for the Moose in this game. Meanwhile, Freddie Helium, he ain't even gonna get credited for the win. Oh my lord, the win's gonna go to Dick Madigan stealing it from Freddie. Oh, you hate to see that. You hate to see that. No one even getting a save because they decided to just kick the doors and blow everybody out. But that's gonna do it. We got Freddie and maybe Sheamus tomorrow, or we know Freddie for sure. Sheamus is a maybe for tomorrow for Game 6, as it'll be a Rippers broadcast. Your 3 stars of the game. Number 3, Dixon Yamada. He went 2 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and a run scored. 2 was Rink Dog. I agree. I mean, I agree with all these. Maybe you could have put a pitcher in there like Freddie Helium. He only did give up 1 earned run, and also Dick Nanigan's coming out of the pen to earn the save and steal it away from Freddie Helium. But Schwarbaum's was number 1 star. He went 3 for 4 with a home run, 6 RBIs. He had a stolen base too. I forgot about that. And also, they're not even showing it, but he had 3 base on balls as well. He was walked 3 times. Gotta love it. So yeah, remember tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. I don't even know the difference between Pacific time, because I don't. Yeah, they're like 2 hours or 3 hours behind. So yeah, just count it backwards from there. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Again, appreciate everybody tuning in on Twitch.